All right, black Republicans, everybody. Dear Mr. Burr, I very much enjoyed your show at the Fox in Atlanta. I went with my wife, parents, and in-laws. Thank you for your laughs and perspectives. Well, thank you. Would you mind sharing your thoughts on Kanye's recent comments and the backlash from Hollywood and Democratic elites? Why do they always say elites? There's Republican elites, too. I myself am a black Republican who changed parties after the first Clinton administration for a great many reasons. It's a bit unnerving hearing people cringe over the idea of a black Republican, and it is disrespectful to marginalize my opinions and articulations because of my affiliations. It's very telling that people who defended Kanye and championed him when he attacked George Bush are now casting him aside because he does not agree with their groupthink. Thank you for your service. And go fuck yourself. Yeah, I mean, there's this whole thing with liberals that they feel like all racists are Republicans, and then they also aren't aware of their own fucking racist thoughts, prejudiced thoughts, and fucked up. If you really pay attention to your thoughts, the information your brain is going to give you during the course of a fucking day, you're going to think sexist shit, homophobic shit, racist. You're just going to think shit that if you said it out loud. I've always said that. If everybody's thoughts were made public, could anybody go to work on Monday? Would you have a fucking job? And you wouldn't. So, on the other side, the fact that Trump didn't tweet once during Black History Month, said nothing as far as I'm aware of on the 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King, the fact that he fucking could kind of see both sides with neo-Nazis and people who didn't like neo-Nazis, said, you know, well, both sides are violent. I understand that level of backlash. I don't understand people that just feel that their party is just completely unflawed. I don't understand that. Having said that, I think Kanye just has an album coming out and MTV doesn't exist anymore. And that people at his level, they create controversies as a way to get free promotion. That's what I think. I don't take it seriously, and nor do I give a shit what his political affiliation is. I don't care, and I don't care that you're good for you. I get it. You know, a lot of people become Republican when they make money, and then they realize how much money you have to fucking give away in fucking taxes. If you actually have the audacity to become successful. And then all of a sudden you have to fucking, you have to pay for everybody else, which I'm all for helping people out. But my thing is, if you're sitting around not doing shit, I told you a long time ago, this person in my life kept hitting me up for money. And I finally had to say to the guy, just be like, listen, dude, if you're in a hole and you're reaching up, I will pull you out of it. But if you're face down in it, digging it deeper every fucking day, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm throwing money into that? You want to keep doing fucking drugs and I'm also supposed to give you money? Get your fucking life together and help yourself out and I'll help you out, So I see, I see all sides of the shit, and sometimes I land, it's funny out here in Hollywood, people think, someone was telling me, said people think you voted for Trump, which I didn't. I kind of see like, I don't know. It's really a situation to situation decision. You know what I mean? Sometimes you punt, sometimes you go for it on fourth down. It depends on where you are in the field. Like you have to look at it that way. You can't just 100%. We're going for it every fucking time, or we're kicking it away every fucking time. So I'm old school where I respect. I'm just happy, sir, that you're voting, that you're politically active and you're fucking paying attention. That's a lot more than I can say for myself. So God bless you. But as far as Kanye all of a sudden becoming Republican, I don't buy it because I'm in show business. And that looks like that looks like wrestling when all of a sudden Hulk became the bad guy. And then eventually he's going to be shaking the blonde hair, wearing the fucking orange and yellow panties again, I want to thank everybody that came out in hot Atlanta to the show at the Fox Theater. I know I sounded like shit, but I think I had a good show. But it is amazing. I got to tell you, and the people down there were fucking great. I've always been a fan of fucking Alabama. It's a beautiful goddamn state. But I will tell you this, not to get negative and shit, just in general, there is a level of fucking poverty that you just cannot fucking, but like some of the people, I remember a long time ago, Patrice O'Neill told me this thing was fucking hilarious. He said, you know something, Bill? He goes, black people, we are good at being broke. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, look at us. He goes, we are the cleanest motherfuckers on the earth. You wouldn't know that we're broke, even if we are broke. But let me tell you something about white people. When a white person is broke, you fucking know it. And that's what I was thinking about, as I always do. I always think of shit that he said. And I just was looking at these fucking people, man. Some, not all of them, but just there's been a few, when I've been traveling, there's been a few times where I've seen little kids and I've had the urge to rescue them. You know, by the time you're looking at the adults, you're like, it's too late for them. You know, I've seen that in inner cities. I saw it in India, and I saw it in Alabama, Talladega. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but there was definitely some fucking people where I was like, that kid, if you get him out of this environment, he's got fucking hope. Jesus Christ. You know something? When you hear that shit, white privilege and stuff, you can say that to me, but I always, like, after going to that race, I was wondering what those people think. You know, because the bus definitely skipped their stop. And I'm not talking down on these people, because I fucking hate how people up north and people on the coast and everything, they got this fucking attitude like, you know, if you're white and you're broke, it's because you're dumb. And that's just ignorant because you haven't fucking traveled. But having said that, there was a disturbing amount of Confederate flags that I saw, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get that aspect of it. But the other shit, I'm just talking about feet coming out of the side of your fucking sneakers. I don't know. It was interesting. It definitely, as a fellow American, I was like, you know, we really should be doing something about this. Can we try to help these fucking people out? Now, I know Trump said he was going to do it. He was going to make it great again. And I can tell you right now, I didn't see a lot of greatness there. Oh, shit. Why do I talk about things? Why do I see things and then talk about things? You know what? Because that's what I do. I didn't talk to, I actually talked to a lot of people when I was there. I had a good time. But there was definitely a few people that I just had to take pictures of, But I'm not going to post them just because, I don't want to further any sort of fucking stereotypes. And the people at NASCAR treated me great. But there's definitely, I saw this fucking guy. He had on overall shorts is the only way to describe it. And Larry Bird shorts. And the whole thing was the American flag and cowboy boots with no shirt underneath it, shaved head and sunglasses. He looked like Rob Halford on the 4th of July. Is the only way to describe it. And he was standing next to a guy and just fucking bare feet, looking like he walked out of a coal mine. And it was fucking just some old school shit, and people just smoking like chimneys, like a lot of people smoking down there. And it reminded me of when I was a kid, like the level that people were smoking. But having said that, there was also a bunch of other people that looked fine. I'm just saying. But there was definitely some people you're just like, God damn, that guy is fucking broke. How are you Hawaii and you're that broke? What they're saying out there is that's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to just fucking wake up, and all the doors are supposed to swing open for you with your Hawaii privilege. Well, that happened for me, people. It did not happen for those people. You know what I think a lot of it goes back to? I think it goes back to the Civil War. When you lose a fucking war like that, the repercussions of that, you deal with that for a long fucking time. And, I knew some people that relocated from the north down to the south back in the 80s. Some friends of mine, their parents moved or whatever, and I just remember them calling me up, and they were going, dude, I'm learning shit in school right now that I learned fucking 2 years ago up north. This is fucking ridiculous. There's no fucking reason for that. There is no reason for that. So, I don't know. Did I mention the race was fucking awesome? I was just a little taken aback by shit like that, You don't like to see that. You don't like to see that anyway, right? I don't like seeing people struggling, not having the answers, walking around in jean shorts. But anyways, great fucking food at the track. Jesus Christ, it was delicious food. It had this barbecued fucking something or other. The coleslaw on it and everything was absolutely delicious. And I love the track, legendary track. And then I love the bleachers. It was just no frills, no bullshit. It looked like an old football stadium. It was just like, we're just building fucking seats. That's it. No fucking sushi stands or none of that crap. It's definitely a good time. I hope that didn't come off like some elitist Yankee thing.